Welcome the students of class 6. Welcome to our e-learning class. Today in this class I am going to discuss your social science history, and today I am revising another subunit from your second chapter, from hunting gathering to growing food. So today our subunit is a new way of life. So let's begin this subunit. First of all, we have to know that how did the life was changed. That you know that hunter-gatherers, when they found the seeds of the grains in the grasslands, they started planting those in their near their settlements. And in this way, when they started planting, they learned agriculture. And a seed, when they plant a seed can take several days, month, year. When people began growing crops, they had to stay in a place for a long time. So when they planting the seeds near their settlements, they had to stay in that area for a long time for looking after plants, weeding, watering. Weeding means just lose the soil with the spade, and watering, driving away the animals, insects and birds till the grain were ripened. And after that, they had to harvest it, husk it, and grain had to be stored for both food and seed in a large clay pots, baskets or pits. At that time, what happened after harvesting the grain, they stored the grains for food, as well as they use this as a food, and sometimes they use these grains for future use as a seed. Save those seeds, they use large clay pots. They made large earthen pots and put those grains inside those earthen pots for future use. Number two, it is the baskets. At the time, they woven basket with cane or bamboo. They woven some baskets, and inside those baskets, they also stored the seeds and grains. As well as in a pit, they dug pit under the soil and they stored the food, stored the grains there. So these are the three ways how did they store those grains. Now another one, and this agriculture also solved their food problem. They can collect food from near their settlement. They have their food all the time or throughout the year. In the time of maybe natural calamity, when food shortage was there, they can take food from their store. Now, next one, the storing animals. You know that after agriculture, they also learned how to rear animals. And how did they know storing animals? That animals multiply naturally. They observed that animals multiply naturally. They observed their breeding season, and they observed that they multiply naturally. They giving birth to their childs naturally. So if they are looked after carefully, if they looked after those animals carefully, they giving food to them, grasses and plants to them, mainly those herbivorous animals, and those animals are very gentle. To those animals, they looked after carefully. They will provide them with milk, fur for making their clothes. In the time of winter, they need fur like sheep and the cattle. They have large furs at the time, and furs can be helpful in the time of winter to protect them from the chilling cold. As well as the meat, also they got meat from the animals, and horn, and as well as the other animal products also, such as the fat they collected from the animals, used to light inside their caves. So in this way, the animal products very useful for them, and they started rearing animals. And whenever they require, these animals can fulfill their demand. So that's why they started rearing animals. Okay, so that's all from these two subunits: a new way of life as well as storing animals. Now next class we are going to discuss another subunit. Okay, so That's all from today's class. Thank you for watching.